Thanks, buddy.
Good afternoon, and it's nice to be here. In Cape Town, we have developed what we call urban agriculture, and our city's perspective to it is that urban agriculture is the production, processing, and marketing of crops, vegetables, tree, and other non-food crops and animals, fisheries, and within the city boundaries or in the immediate surroundings. This is happening. It's not very, very old. It's just new. And there are some challenges that are around. Some of the planners and decision makers are negative towards urban agriculture, and other people regard it as an ancient hobby, and they think it will not make any impact whatsoever. And also there are obstacles and success to urban farmers. What's happening in Cape Town? In the past, we had a lot of animals roaming around, uncontrollable and so on. But because we are building a city that we want it to become a world city, in 2007, we managed to come up with a policy that we enforced, and we were able to get rid of that mess. Whenever you go around Cape Town, you will not see what is on those pictures anymore. Policy regime. We came up with a policy in the city of Cape Town so that we can bring all stakeholders together, and we ensure that this urban agriculture is happening in the most sustainable way. And we are not only driving this independently, but we bring all other strategies and we link it to urban agriculture, because the biggest challenge that we are facing there is poverty and unemployment. Therefore, there's food shortage in South Africa and in Cape Town. But when we did an impact assessment, we found out that urban agriculture helps the community members to create jobs, provide people with nutrition, financial income, help the unemployed, trains individuals about food, and helps the old people, some of them who are bored and retired. In the next slide, you will see there is a map with areas where this urban agriculture is happening. In total, in Cape Town, we've got about 700 food gardens happening. Ingredients for success. We decided to come up with a policy and a legal and regulatory framework so that this become no longer informal, and we ensure that the people who are practicing urban agriculture have access to research, knowledge, and use of technology. We included urban agriculture people to work closely with the city land use management and spatial planning department, so that we assist them to be able to access land. We create also linkages, as I said earlier on, with other strategies, and we build national and international partnership to augment resources and gain insight and best practices to expand urban agriculture basket support. Another thing that we decided to do is that we linked the city departments. We've got about 10 departments in the city of Cape Town, and we want to promote this urban agriculture in such a way that it does not damage the environment. We use low carbon fertilizers. We give skills to people to practice urban agriculture. And we are arranging with financial institutions to assist them to borrow money so that they can have equipment and so on. Lessons that we have learned: ideally, people must be they must self-select themselves into groups, because in the past, when we started this, we gave people stipend, but we learned that when we stopped giving stipend, although the food that they produce helps themselves, they decided not to work. So rather than pushing food gardens programs only from home, we've decided also to utilize open spaces within our city. Some of them we built parks, some of them we changed them into food gardens so that we improve food security in the city of Cape Town. You can see how it looks like those food gardens and the quality of greens that they are producing. Future plans that we have is to broaden service delivery capacity, involve social and interested officials from other line departments more closely in supporting agriculture, urban agriculture. In other words, the city has officials that are dedicated to help people to make this work. We also decided to encourage people to shift focus of urban agriculture development towards growing their own food instead of always buying food with barcodes. Future plans for the urban agriculture, we want to improve the utilization of networks and external assistance on offer. Assistance available from big corporate companies, assistance available from parastatals, assistance coming from overseas development agencies. Our city is working hard to get that kind of support. We are also working very hard in the scale and scope of urban agriculture and link it to higher order issues, such as effective food system and as a response to climate change. As we are aware, Cape Town is part of Paris Agreement. We are not moving, we are not going to back off. In that note, I thank you.